Howdy everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Faab Five campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around my virtual table tonight are Alyssa, Joe, Koines, and Kyle. Say hi, everyone.
Hi!
Yo.
We're gonna roll some dice!
Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight's show, Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tool lets you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser, which is where we built the tokens for this evening's game. You can build yours today at HeroForge.com. Our second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. You can use this program to protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring the background, removing it entirely, or even putting your favorite pictures in the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the show description. Last but not least, this week we are playing Dreams of Infinity on Wednesday. The game starts at 6 p.m. Central, and it focuses on the Magi Knights pursuing a lead of their investigation by heading towards the local fine dining restaurant. Should be interesting. Now, you can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we're doing by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. And that should do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Faab Five. And we're back. So when we last left off, the Faab Five had infiltrated the great city of dreams around the Dreaming Tree and made contact with a rebel cell located there. In a meeting with the rebel leaders, the team discussed and devised a plan to spread the symbol of the legendary heroes around the city at strategic locations, while also causing as much chaos as possible via fire bombs and things of that nature towards the 1%, which would hopefully distract the city guards enough so that the rebellion could then sneak in individuals into the gearworks of the wall gates and disable them using the very acid the team had pulled out of Ambar Belthor. Disabling the doors would thereby allow as many of the civilians as possible to escape when Ambar Belthor finally attacks in a little more than a week. The squad also learned that their old enemies, Ivak Abir and Munlin Goldentongue, were being held in a secure facility in District 2, but that they would be soon transported to meet with the Dreamer. Eager to deal with this pair before they could meet their master, the five decided to take this opportunity to sneak through the sewers and into the prison. And so, Faab Five. Getting to the prison through the sewers required you all to travel through the territory of a powerful demon. This demon, known as Banningear, was a creature who was well known for making promises and collecting contracts. He was very good at making deals. You all tried to ply passage through his territory with the promise of many more contracts to come due to the chaos you planned on instigating. But he wanted much more tangible things, not promises, such as one of your souls. Another option was handing over one of the legendary weapons you all carried, but neither of these options were appealing to you. Instead, you eventually handed over the highly powerful drow lance that you had acquired inside of Ambar Belthor's belly to pay for your passage. So, as you all make your way through the tunnels towards the prison, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, do you care about how you're perceived by others? And do you change yourself to fit in with people or no? And Blood, since you're the one who rolled, why don't you go ahead and go first?
Well, I would say that yes, I definitely do care a little bit about how I am perceived, just because I've done some pretty nefarious things in my past, so it's a lot easier to be accepted if you are not doing those things openly in front of other people. And I guess these people have changed me a little bit. I mean, outside of Apollyon, I probably would have just robbed them and slit their throat on the side of the road a long time ago, but they've grown on me just a smidge. So yeah, I'd say I care a little bit about what people think.
Fair enough. Eloise, how about you?
No.
No. Care to delineate on that any?
Why would I change anything? I'm me and they're them, and if we get along, great. If we don't, then we don't.
Fair enough. Liam, how about you?
Well, I've never much cared what the majority of people think about me, but there are certain individuals that I'd like to get to see me in a better light. Eloise, for example. Blood, on the other hand, I've given up. He's never going to accept me. It's fair. I understand.
It's probably right.
Fair enough. Necthros Veil, are you with us?
I would say that Vale used to think what other people cared about him only when it was beneficial for him. But at this point, the only people who he doesn't really care about outsiders think of him. But as far as the group goes, he does take that into consideration, and he does care what the rest of the five think about him, because he wants to redeem himself for his ways of the past.
I like it. Apollyon, how about you?
Oh, heck yeah. I gotta keep my fans, you know? Gotta keep looking in shape, strong, shiny, powerful in battle, virulent in the bed. You know, I'm at the top of my class here, and everybody can see that. So, I gotta keep those fans. I gotta keep my image fresh in everybody's perception.
Does that answer shock anyone?
No. Okay.
The Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy indeed.
Gotta stay shiny, brother.
That's
Well-
right, that's right.
Well, Faab Five, here's the lowdown. You are all now very carefully making your way through the sewers towards the next area, District 2. You have been accompanied by what's her name here? Let me pull this up real quick.
The orc.
Rolgum Bugarn, the female orc who is the leader of Area Delta. She's been guiding your path for a good couple hours now. It's hard to tell what time it is above you. You set out sometime in the afternoon. You're hoping it's probably getting close to evening time because you wanted to get there right at a shift change, right?
Yeah.
And so you've all been making your way there, hoping to get right at that time. The smell of the sewers are rank. But it's not the first time any of you have ever been in one, so you're probably used to these sort of things. The area is dank and musty. And Eloise, you can't help but notice, like, the smell of plant matter, waste material, that sort of thing. I mean, you are in a giant sewer system in the middle of an even gianter tree. So it really doesn't surprise you when every so often you see little tendrils of roots popping out of the pipes, things of that nature. But you continue on, making your way until eventually she stops you. Rilgum says, "At the end of this tunnel here, there is a ladder leading to a grating. There's usually some water and runoff coming from that area. You're gonna get wet going up there. But that grating leads to a back area of the prison. It's, from what we can tell, it's primarily used in case of pipes bursting and things like that. It's an extra runoff area. Just one of those... What's the word I'm looking for? Matt's blanking on what it's called. But
Like a spillway?
Yeah,
Overflow?
spillway. That's what I was looking for. An overflow. And so she says, now, once you get to the top of it, the corridor kind of narrows. She looks over at you, Apollyon. You're going to have to tuck in this area, big guy. But make your way
Oh
up.
man, then how are they gonna see my muscles?
They're not going to see you at all, brother, because we're going to be doing that seeming spell. And you're not going to look like you.
Oh damn, how am I gonna make any more fans down here? Come on,
not.
guys.
You're
Like,
not.
you
You're
guys
not.
aren't exactly like a posse that's helping me.
You're not.
Tell you what, Polly. We're going to be freeing a whole bunch of prisoners. If you want all of them to chant Golden Boy on the way out, that's fine by me.
You know, no,
Oh
let's
yeah, that's what I'm
have
talking
them
about. I
chant
need my own
beige
chorus.
man. Beige man. That's what they're going to chant.
Oh, I get it now. It's like a total reverse double whammy.
You know what? Yeah, yeah. He
Making
looks at
somebody
everybody
else
else saying,
famous.
yeah. He needs to think this. Anyway, let's get. He's gonna look at the orc. He goes, "You were saying."
I use seeming and I make myself look like Ned Flanders.
Oh my god.
Megaleo, Nimberino.
Actually,
How?
you reach for the stone, and it's not there.
That's right.
Oh, blood pickpocketed from me.
Oh, yeah.
Are you looking for it?
Oh my god. Whoops, where'd it go? Oh shit, I must have dropped it. And he
Yeah.
like he stays quiet so nobody knows.
Because the ability, like, it's just you. Because you use it. I mean, I guess would it be like you're casting a spell, or can you just use it once a day? Anybody can.
No, it's just it can be used once a day.
All right. I mean, Blood would be like, "All right, buddy. I'm gonna give this back to you. But no crazy outfits, no making us look weird. In fact, we're probably going to burn one of the spell scrolls we got, so you can save this in case of an emergency later. Can I trust you not to use this?
He like grumbles a little bit.
I promise I will make you look
I
extra
guess.
fabulous.
Yeah, sneaking in.
I mean, he gives it back to him. And I guess once because she says we're going to get wet, so after we get wet when we're in that spillway area, then we can use it and change our appearance. So we'll wait till we get up topside right before we go in. But anyway, she was explaining what we need to do.
Watched this entire conversation, and her eyes are just like, what the fuck?
Let's just get to meet her eyes and be like, he's gonna mouth, I'm sorry. That's all he's gonna mouth. He goes, I promise we're the 5. But I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, the spillway you're entering into leads to a back area. We've been through here once before scouting, and we discovered that there is a hole in the wall that leads into the boiler room. We excavated it out and used that to do our initial recon, and then we bricked it all back up to look like nobody had been there. We placed an illusion on it to make it look as though it's the same as it was. And then but what you will see from your side is just an area about 5 by 3 that has been very just placed bricks. There's no mortar or anything there. And there's also a small hole that you'll be able to see into. Now, once you're in the boiler room, you are in the prison itself. We don't know exactly where your 2 individuals are being kept, but we do know that there is a barracks area. If you go to the right down the hall, you'll see a door at the far end of the hallway. That leads to a series of other hallways. If you go right and take the door there and then turn left, that next hallway, the door on your left, is the prison itself. Through there is the main
is anyone writing this down?
Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We're good.
Through there is the next guard station, and that's where the guard captain's office, as well as the prisoners we're looking to secure, are being held. Now, we did not get a chance to look very much farther beyond that, but we do know there is a full facility underneath in this area. So, I wish you all the very best, and I hope you succeed in freeing everybody and dealing with your... I don't know what to call them. Enemies.
Woo, prison break!
Yeah, we'll go with that. Enemy is a good word.
I did have one quick question. I probably should have asked it earlier. How are they suppressing the magic users in there? Will our magic users be able to use their magic? Or is it like more of a shackles that are preventing them from using their powers? What's the method there?
For weak magic users, they have shackles that dampen magical abilities. For those who are much more powerful, they have a room inscribed with a magical ward against magic entirely. No spells can be cast in that room. And that's where we believe our person is being kept.
Good to know.
if we walk in there under the seeming spell, is that going to counteract the magic on us, or is it just no spells can be cast in that room? If somebody already has something cast and they walk in there, is
it
that
would immediately dissipate.
Right. All right, Alright, I can work with that, though.
It's like some sort of anti-magic field.
Yes, that's it exactly.
Wait. It blows me like, wait, did Apollyon say that? You know what, buddy? Sometimes I forget that you are actually a quite bright individual. I apologize.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I always know about the stim and
Cut it off now, buddy. Cut it off now.
Spell levels and stuff.
We're losing you, buddy. Cut it off now.
Apollyon shines bright like a diamond.
That might be a song someday. Gotta write that
What
down.
a star.
I guess are you
We
gonna
gonna
be
take
going?
some bard levels?
He's looking at
Should've.
the orc. He's like, you going in with us, or you staying out?
I am not a fighter. I am an organizer.
Do you want to stay down here and wait for some of the prisoners to escape, and maybe you help direct them?
That is my plan. Yes, I'm going to remain down here. I do. She hefts a crossbow. I am armed, but I'm no match for the guards. I can take care of a rat or two, but that's about it. But I will be down here to either assist you in bringing the people back, or, if nothing else, to report back to the rest of the rebel leaders that you did not make it. So, as
Fair
I
enough.
said, good luck.
As per usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck indeed. You're gonna use it. And I put my hand on his shoulder. And her.
Her.
Sorry. I put my hand on her shoulder and say, "Better to be lucky than good sometimes." And I'm gonna beseech my warlock patron of the Trident to let me offer her one of my lucky points.
Make a persuasion check.
Can you do that?
Whew.
Boom! 20!
You
Think
feel
he can.
You feel as though a little bit of your luck seems to be rubbing off as these dark tendrils go out from the trident and just kind of course up her back. She's unaware of this, other than a slight shiver. But you see it, Apollyon.
That's right.
Uh,
Stay alive till we get back.
I am definitely going to try. Good luck, all of you. I hope you succeed.
You want to brag a
Ooh.
little bit here, Polly? That's new to me. Is that a once a day or?
Pretty sick. No, it's called asking for something awesome, and the DM tells you if it's okay or not. It's in the rules to break the rules.
So yeah, you remove one of your lucky points, Apollyon. It's now floating above her.
I did. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So, what's the plan if I'm not able to use magic in that room? You want me to post outside the door?
You could probably still command your zombies.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Right.
That's the thing I was going to ask. Are they? Will they become feral as soon as they pass that ward?
Make an intelligence check. Or an arcana check. That would work.
I think it's fair to say our magic user should stay out of those cells.
Well, that's a 30.
You would know that your zombies are animated by magic, through magic. If they were to step into an anti-magic field, they would just collapse. The magic would be dispelled.
Okay. Good to know. So, I'll
Same thing sending Jareth into it. It would just immediately...
Yep.
Boop.
Okay, and what about magic items?
You would know with that 30 that magic items in the field itself would not work beyond, the base of what they can do. Like Apollyon's trident would still stab somebody and still hurt, but all of the magic inherent in it would be dispelled while in that field.
Like a +1 arrow shot in there. Is that just a regular arrow at that point?
At that point, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, so I wouldn't even want to risk bringing the portable hole in as well, just because I don't want to dream of what could happen if that thing loses magic with everything in it.
Well, actually, with your 30, I'll just tell you. What would happen is the item just stops working during that time. Like, you would pull it out and it's just a piece of velvet. Now, once you step out again, it works once more. It's just,
okay, so it's not like...
It's just a field of anti-magic. Magic
Yeah,
doesn't work. You can't cast spells.
It's not dispelling magic. It's just... Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it's not like it's gonna... Whatever's in there just dumps out on the ground because it's around the hole. Okay, alright.
Yeah, no. It's
Well,
not
either way,
dispelling the enchantment. It's just dampening its ability.
Okay, so either way, I'm gonna stay outside of the door, outside of the room, and cover you guys from there.
Just to be clear,
cells. We should,
is our plan to fight them in the prison or get them out of the prison to fight them? Because we'll be under seeming. They won't know it's us unless we want them to know.
About that, she could see when Eloise was scrying on, the traitor. I forgot his name for a second.
Right, but if we're just simply breaking her out, she won't be looking at us. She'll be leaving.
But yeah, I mean, I'd be looking at the person breaking me out. But I'm just wondering, as soon as she gets out of her cell, can she see through enchantments?
Does she have true sight? Is that what you're saying?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, she could see Eloise's scrying sensor. Like, she knew it was there. Now, maybe she's just very perceptive to magical things like that, but maybe she's gonna know we're under a spell too.
Magic eyes. Everybody's got magic eyes.
Well,
I mean, it's just something we might have to think about when we get to her. I'm just curious.
I'm just asking if can we start the fight then, or should we hold back? I don't want to be. You told me no handcuffs. I just want to be clear of the plan.
I mean, if you and Big Papa want to run into that cell, depending on how big their room is, and just start wailing on them because they're just going to be a wimpy little bard and an old lady.
From what I understand, I don't think it would be wise for anyone to fight in that cell because all advantages would be nullified.
Yeah, but you gotta think, look at him and look at her.
Can't nullify these muscles, baby.
People. Y'all can hit pretty hard even without your toys.
Yeah, so I would, my suggestion would be, don't attack unless you are attacked first. And as far as her being able to possibly see through the disguise, I think regardless of if she knew or not, she would roll with, I'm going to go with these guys because they're letting me out.
Yeah, but he's not.
Well, he wasn't the one that you were concerned about seeing this, right?
Yeah, I mean, has she ever seen our faces? I don't remember if we've come face to face with her.
We're seeming anyway.
We were in the same room.
When were we in the same room with her? I don't remember.
When we caught up with Mitchell for the first time. She shouted for reinforcements, then we killed the 5 after she disappeared. She was in the room with us.
Oh, okay, that's yeah, so she's seen us then. Yeah, so recently. I was thinking, did we ever actually have any real interaction with her? Alright, yeah, because I did shoot her and almost kill her.
Didn't she cast Seeming back on Eloise? Isn't that a thing that happened? Didn't she, or not seeming, scrying? Didn't she cast scrying back on Eloise?
No, I think that was her father looking for her then.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I thought somebody else did. I thought one of the
Yeah.
bad guys.
We thought
Yeah,
it was
scrying on
malevolent,
us.
and
No,
I
that
think
prick,
it was. I don't know.
that prick sent me messages.
We've got questions about the game this late in the game. Matt.
No, Golden Tongue was
It's
sending.
been a long time.
Golden Tongue sent blood messages, but I think that was the only time we've ever had an enemy, talk to us, if I recall, like that. Except for the Dream Witness. But
Listen, I would recognize her. She would recognize me.
yeah,
Because we want to attack each other.
well, that's what I'm just saying. I want to be able to, spring that on the last moment. But we'll tell you what, we'll come to it when we come to it.
Real quick question: have we had a long rest since
Oh,
the
yeah. Well, yeah.
dragon
Yeah,
attack? Okay.
You are fully rested, bro.
Okay.
Though I assume you've cast Mage Armor already.
Yeah, I always cast Mage Armor in the morning, so I always take one first level spell off. So as far as last session goes, do I regain the luck points you used?
No,
we're
that
still
happened
in the
very
same
recently.
day of those
Yeah.
lucky points.
Unfortunately, you've got
And you
one
said
left.
you used 2 of them, right? Okay.
Two of
'Cause
them,
on
yeah.
my sheet- on
They
my
were
sheet it
dynamite
says
uses
two.
of it, though.
They were very helpful, yeah.
All right, that's all I have. So shall we?
Yeah, let's get moving.
Okay.
Apollyon, what are we looking like?
Well, I was just saying, wait till we get up into the spillway.
Oh, okay.
Because she said we're gonna get wet getting up in there.
I'll see how that's going to affect the seeming spell, but all right.
Well, I
We
mean,
might get our seeming.
I don't want our outfits
Excuse me, your
looking
seeming's
super
running.
wet, you know?
I mean, whether our clothes get wet and then we put on seeming, or we put on seeming, our clothes are still going to get wet. The seeming is not going to look wet.
You know what? Actually, I don't think. You know what? Doesn't matter. I'd still rather wait till we get up there. Plus,
Okay.
someone else is gonna cast it with a scroll. Because Blood still doesn't trust Apollyon not to make us look.
That doesn't mean
Fabulous.
Apollyon won't burn it if you don't clue him in on your plan.
I did. I told him not to use a stone. That's a thing of last resort.
All right.
Yeah, because we could, like, if we need to get away, we could change our appearance, or some of us could change our appearance again
Yeah.
if for
Yeah.
some reason they spotted us and we need to get away.
And you have
All right.
disguise, right? You're proficient in that. If we ever need
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
I
that
don't
would be.
I think I
Yeah,
actually
that's
have.
No,
more
I
like if
think
you've
we-
got a couple hours of downtime for
Yeah.
disguise kit stuff.
And that's not a quick. Here, let me throw some paint in my hand
No.
and slap you in the face with it.
Yeah, no.
No, you.
Yeah,
No, not
That's
quite.
a few
Especially the way
hours
my
to-
character looks. Like, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Physical disguises aren't going to help Apollyon. It has to be magic.
Well, I'm sure all of you have seen those the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie where you look up and there in the sewer there's the ladder going upward and the rain of sludge and sewer water is just pouring down from it. You all make your way up to it. The ladder is kind of slippery, I'm not going to lie. It's going to require an athletics check to climb up it. Who's going up first?
Dibs.
I motion towards Apollyon, asking if I can get on his back.
No,
Yeah,
don't
climb on
land
up,
on
buddy.
it. 2.
Well, you all watch as Liam starts shimmering up the ladder. It hits a big old wet spot of something. We don't even want to think about what it is, but you just slip and tumble. But you're a freaking monk, so it's not like you're taking damage or anything. You just do a cartwheel and grab the ladder again.
Oh, I'm okay.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, really,
yeah,
for you, running up the ladder isn't too much of an issue, considering you can run up walls.
yeah.
But there is a
technically.
grate at the top that is also going to require an athletics check to push open.
Paula, you want to give it your athletics a try? I know that's not your best roll.
I got this. I got this. $16.
I imagine you just go flying up towards the grate. You don't even need to worry about the ladder itself. You hook your feet at the bottom rung and just push and heave, and the grate pops, and you lift it up.
All right, doors open right this way.
You're able to climb in. Who's going next?
Can I just run up it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can just
shit.
run up it.
Alright. Oh no!
You, Eloise, start climbing up. Immediately, your tail wraps around the bottom of rung, and you just get stuck. And like, what? You're trying to pull, and you can't, and then you just drop. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
So Stanley's hold her back, or whatever she named her tail.
I think we had decided on, was it Jacques or Francois? I can't remember.
Francois.
I don't remember either, but you do land really hard on your rump and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, Francois sounds polite. I think this is a Jacques.
All right.
I like it. Jacques. Jacques.
Why
It's better than Hugues.
Why are you putting phlegm into it?
Because it was funny and it made you laugh.
Jesus.
Wow.
Was I able to get on Apollyon's back or no?
Sure, why not? Apollion's always wearing his leather harness, so
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, god damn it.
I still need an athletics check to try to wedge your way through.
For me?
Yeah. DC's
Yeah,
much
why not?
lower, though, because
Two
Apollion's
people.
helping you.
Okay, so me. Athletics, -1.
Yeah, you and I both suffer from
11.
Yeah, you manage to climb up as Apollion's just holding you, and you get on into the next area.
With climb speed, do I get like an advantage on maybe extra grip on the
Well,
bars
now that
going up?
the grate's open, you can just
Oh,
climb
okay.
up it with your climb speed. You're fine.
Okay, gotcha. All right. He dropped blood. I looked at it. Eloise like, you want to try again? Or you want to give us? You want us to give you a rope?
Liam presses a button on his rod, and it turns into a ladder. Goes straight down to the bottom. Much easier for her to climb up the top
Wow.
that way.
Somebody's got a Swiss Army rod. Everybody, let's.
Yeah, he does. Liam and his Swiss Army.
Sorry, I forgot that I had this a little bit ago. With the whole being real easy to climb everything. But would you like an easier path?
I mean, I think a ladder is going to be a ladder.
Well, this one's
At
not
this
mud
point.
covered.
Oh,
And-
So
okay.
yeah.
And with two of them, you have a lot more stability.
Would you?
I don't know.
Hey, you can do that little monkey wall climb thing.
The ladder is sweet. It has anchor claws at the bottom that grip, so it's not going to slip out of the way. It's angled at a 45 degree instead of straight up and down, so you can just climb this. I think you don't even need a roll, honestly.
Well, you do need a roll, but the
Okay.
DC is lower.
All right. I guess I can't say that, can I?
No, you can't.
She made it look easier.
See, the second ladder helped. You're not sure why, but it helps. And you are able to shimmy up it real quick and get into the next area, which is kind of where you all are on the map. You can now see that there is some runoff kind of trickling down from where that grate is. You can see a very large pipe hanging right above your head. This area is only about 10 feet tall, so Apollyon, you kind of feel a little claustrophobic. And as you're looking down about a good 20 or so feet towards the very back, you can see that the pathway goes off to the right. You will have to kind of clutch in your wings and that sort of thing, Apollyon, to make it through this next area, but you're fairly certain that it's not going to be too difficult to get through. Now, down at the far end, you can see that there is that pathway that leads towards the boiler room. So feel free to move your all tokens down that way.
To the boiler room.
Go.
What do we find in the boiler room?
A new car!
Is it that right there?
Yeah, there on the map you can see there's this rubbly area. There you actually are able to see all the bricked up wall. There's a little bit of a hole right in the center where some of the bricks are just moved to one side to give it a bit of a gap. Go ahead and make a perception check. Whoever wants to.
Oh, holy shit, Matt, that's so cool! You can actually look through it and it like goes, that's so cool!
I got a 22.
23.
Uh, 23 for me as well.
Oh, is this a group? Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's just whoever wanted to look. You've all rolled ridiculously high, and you can see as you glance into the hole. This is obviously a boiler room. You see 4 large stone and copper drums to each side. There's a big old furnace in front of them, and tons of stacked wood in the corners. At the far side, you can see a single door leading out from this room. It is closed. There are no lights in the boiler room itself. It's very dark in there, but all of you have dark vision or wear goggles to see in the dark, so you can't see these details just fine. It does seem to be empty. There is nobody in the room itself right now. So, what do you do?
I'd start carefully removing the bricks. Do we need to use a knife or something to wedge in there to?
Not really. You can easily just push it out inward. You can start grabbing stones. It's going to take you about 30 or so minutes to if you're moving, or not 30 minutes, probably about 20 minutes or so, if you're moving carefully and trying to be quiet about it. What I'm going to need is then, since you're trying to do this quietly, I need a stealth check from whoever's doing it. If 2 people are working together, I need them both to do it.
Oh, it's a 35.
Well, so here's the thing about that. That's your cloak of elven kind, correct?
Yeah, it is.
The cloak of elven kind is used to remain hidden. You're trying to very quietly move bricks, so you don't get advantage on this. Are you doing it by yourself, or is somebody else helping you?
I'd be happy to help, sure.
Should we use sleight of hand as well on this, or for the 2 of us?
No, I just wanted a stealth check from whoever's.
Haha.
Yeah, hey, I rolled a 5, by the way.
I
Just telling you.
I'm just happy I pulled my own weight. No one's ever competing with your stealth rolls, bro.
You are all the time, dude.
Not even a little. Not even a little.
Yeah, you do.
You guys,
No.
you guys move bricks very silently, but your voices are pretty loud.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I imagine the two of them are just bickering the entire time. I'm not trying to do it better than you. I'm just trying to help.
I'm quieter with this brick than you are.
It's like I'm telling Mom.
But it doesn't take you too long to move all the bricks, set them quietly down on the ground, and you can now easily make your way inside. You kind of have to wiggle and wedge to get around one of the boilers to do that, but it's not too complicated. At least while you're moving slow. You do know that if you're trying to move fast to get through there, you're probably going to have to use some dexterity to make it through that.
Oops. I don't know how I moved you, Eloise. I didn't mean to do that.
Woo! I got in.
I give Liam a wink as I carry Eloise in the room. Are these boilers? Are they on right now? Are they warm, or have they not been used in a while, or what?
You walk over and put your hand against them. They feel warm-ish.
Yep.
You open up the doorways to them to look inside into the furnace, and there are some glowing embers in them, but it's not like a roaring fire.
Okay. So that either means they don't use it, they're not going to be using it now, or they're going to be using it very soon. Either way, let's move quick. Do you guys want to re-put those bricks up, or are we going to leave it as is?
We can while you guys maybe feed the furnaces.
I mean, if we're planning on a prison break, and this entire establishment's gonna be run over by a titan of gargantuan size in just less than a little more than a week, do we really care if the secret bricks aren't put back?
Well, the thing is, what if they come down and find the hole while we're in the prison? Somebody else comes in.
I think they'd have to pass by us, so they'll see us before they see the hole.
They said they put an illusion on it, I assume, from this side.
Yeah, if you actually were to look back at the hole, you can see that there is an illusory wall, a brick wall covering it.
Okay. Perfect, yeah. We'll just leave it.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, I would say maybe put some wood into each of the furnaces to at least keep it going.
Wait, why? Did I miss something on that, or is that just you just being nice and keeping hot water?
Maybe they'll be like, "Oh, hey, it's still warm. We don't have to go down and put any wood into the fire for a little while."
I think that will be the least of their concerns very shortly.
I know. I'm just trying to keep us appearances, guys.
Yeah,
let him do it on his own.
And then everybody will be sweating.
Speaking of appearances, what are we going to look like, Polly?
First of all, Apollyon, do you really worry about sweating?
No, if everybody else is sweating, the prisoners will be slippery and harder to catch.
Because I guess we had, 5 scrolls of it? Blood had pulled one of them out, and I guess can anybody cast it if they have spell casting abilities, or do they have to be able to cast that spell level?
You're talking about a spell scroll?
Yeah.
Usually it's divine casters can cast divine spells, arcane casters can cast arcane spells.
Yeah, because I had a spell of I think it was bless, but I wasn't a cleric, so I don't know how that would have worked. I forgot what we said before.
It's possible, but wouldn't it just increase the challenge level if it's not your type of spell?
There's actually a roll involved to try to do it if you're not a caster of that type.
This gotta be something wizard.
I remember it being not worth attempting to cast bless. as a wizard.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't worth it. The consequences could have outweighed the benefit of it.
But I mean, blooded hand one of the scrolls to Veil and be like, you should be able to take care of this, I would hope.
And you
It's
said
like
it's seeming?
Seeming, yeah. It's
Is that a wizard spell?
I want to say it. I
It
mean,
is.
I know it's bard and sorcerer, but I would assume it's wizard.
It is.
Okay.
And then he'll just be like, just make us look like some of the ordinary townsfolk.
Veil's
Ordinary townsfolk in a prison.
Yeah, there
Okay,
are
okay,
some of us in here.
I thought it'd just be prison guards.
There are prisoners too.
Yeah, they're behind bars though.
But the whole point is we don't look like ourselves yet.
Fair,
And we're not looking
whatever.
like extravagant versions of ourselves. And he's going to look at Apollyon and wink at him.
What? That was a great idea.
Yeah, we just look like people that we have, we could have seen anywhere in the Dream City.
Whatever. We need to spend more time learning how to do the prison break than how to look doing the prison break.
Yeah, are we? But on that note, though, are we gonna try to look like common townsfolk?
We don't know what the guards'
doing?
uniforms look like, do we?
Well, we should probably figure that out first, because a bunch of a farmer and a merchant and a blacksmith come walking into a prison out of nowhere.
Have we seen? I guess are
There's
the
some
prison
kind of
guards
joke
the same as the town guards, man?
You
we
haven't
know
seen
that?
either yet.
Well, we would have. Did we see anybody at the gate when we were? Oh no, we air.
Yeah,
we
stayed pretty
flew
far
in.
away.
Yeah,
we
you flew
farted in.
and
Yeah, we were
started
fast.
looking around the wall.
At any time, would our spy friends had any gear that looked like that with it?
You never asked about it.
God damn it! Yeah,
We're a little late for this, huh?
you know what?
Can we all look like invisible people?
Yeah, if you cast greater invisibility.
Uh,
I could do it on 3 of us.
how about some of the
Can I go and
soldiers?
do it on one of us?
There were some people that attacked the floating castle. Can we
There-
look like them?
There were the Coatl.
There were
there
were
a dragon. There
they
were
fought regular
Celestials.
people. They
There were
fought
no
regular
regular
people on the lower levels.
They fought Celestials riding Pegasuses. You could make yourself look like one of the angels with the wings and
Yeah,
the
just-
armor.
Oh yes, I
Regular
want to look
fucking
like an
folk.
angel.
You definitely saw the Celestials that attacked that, but that was it.
Can we look like
Oh,
little
let's just
dragons?
make ourselves look like the Dreamer people. Come on, I'll be Grovy Bear. It'll be fun. Improv. Act.
We need to make a decision.
All right. Well,
Dreamer cultists. Then I mean, that's the closest we've got.
Fair.
how far away are these? Is everything?
Through
how
the
far
next, like through the door, down the hall.
Okay. If you want me to burn the spell, I can cast Arcane Eye and go fly around.
Yeah, I mean, that arcane eye. I mean, is that a concentration or is it just
Yeah,
hang
it's
around?
concentration.
Well, hopefully, I mean, yeah, I mean, that might help.
It's invisible to most things.
All right. So with that, I cast Arcane Eye.
Okay, let me pull something out to give you an arcane eye. Let's see here.
Alright, and then we're looking like cultists. Fun.
Okay, there you go. Now you have a little arcane eye you can see. It has a little blue dot on it, so you know it's yours. And you're able to move this thing around. So, let's see. It's an invisible eye that hovers in the air. You can see in any direction. You can move it up to 30 feet around. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter. So you're going to have to open up the doorway to let it out. You can only have to open it a crack, so the DC is probably stupidly low. Who's opening the door to let the eye out?
I would say blood with Dex.
Yeah. Would that be a sleight of hand?
Still stealth,
Sneaky.
but you don't have the advantage.
Ooh.
Oof.
16 though.
Still in
But-
that one, though. You open the door, and as you're pulling it, it just makes the loudest fucking creak. You send the eye out real quick, zoop, and you close the door. And then you all pause.
All right, so I would pause and wait to see if anybody is coming, and if we are, I would suggest, because I'm looking through the eye right now, I would suggest going on the other side of the stone barrier with the illusion. So we pause. The eye is floating here.
You pause, the eyes floating there, and a doorway to the north opens. This hallway is very well lit. There are 1, 2, 3 torch sconces along the area, making it very easily to see what's going on in there. The doorway, like I said, is over here to the north, and as it opens, somebody steps out from the inside. Now, this is the first time you've ever seen one of the guards here in the great city, so I'll describe him. This is a dwarven man with he's wearing a bright chainmail, an iron helmet on his head. He has greaves on his legs. He has shoulder pauldrons and metal arm guards on his arms. He's wielding, it looks like, let's see here. He is wielding a greatsword, and he has a heavy crossbow on his back. He steps out and looks around. He has this big, long, red beard, flecked with gray, and then he calls back, "I'm sure I heard something out here." Another voice calls from behind, "You always think you hear something around this place. Come back in and get something to eat." He lingers there for another moment, and as he does, the doorway to the very end of the hall opens up. You see another individual stepping out from what appears to be a lavatory. He's got a cloth in his hand, seems to be wiping his hands. He has a little bit of toilet paper streaming out from the bottom of his boot. This individual is in full armor. This is full plate armor. He has a gigantic helmet over his head that obscures everything but his eyes, which glow a deep orange from underneath the helmet. He walks over to the knight, the guard over here, and kind of sits there. "What is this?" The dwarf looks up at the much taller man. He's probably a good 3 feet taller than the dwarf. He says, "I'm pretty sure I heard something, sir." He says, "Return inside. I will investigate." The guard nods his head and goes walking back inside. And the all-seeing eye watches as this man, in full plate armor, goes walking down the hallway. I assume you're having the eye follow him?
Yeah, and I did warn the rest of the party that when somebody's coming, let's go on the other side of the illusionary terrain. Looks like we all are, except for maybe Apollyon. Did you get that memo? Koines?
Apollyon.
Nope. I'm gonna stand and fight.
Oh, fuck it.
Okay. Everyone else
What do
goes
we have to be
scurrying
scared
through
of?
the hole, but Apollyon lingers, waiting.
So yes, I was following.
You watch the individual walking down the hallway. He passes the door, surprisingly enough, and seems to be
I'm relaying this information as well.
he seems to be making his way down to the far doorway, which he opens.
You know what? I will back up just so I can hear them like whispering. I'll stand over here.
Okay.
Because if Vale's like whispering what's going on, I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, I slips right in when that door opens. I can't see though. I don't know if the.
Can you hear through the eye?
I don't believe so.
I forgot no, it's because I forgot a torch in this area.
You mentally receive visual information from the eye.
Right.
So you only get visual information?
Yeah, but
So you wouldn't have heard
Veil.
the conversation at all.
So not through him. Not as far as no, because he has everything covered except for his eyes. I would argue, since Vale's a linguist, and this would be obviously either up to a roll or up to your decision, Vale could read lips.
Yeah, pop up linguist real quick. I just want to read what it says.
I think it was just as far as
Extra
language goes. I
languages.
don't remember, but it was literally the first feat I picked back in 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't even think it's on here. Oh yeah, here it is. The feet. And nothing popped up, right?
It's you have studied languages and codes, gaining the following benefits: increase your intelligence, learn 3 languages of your choice. You can ably create written ciphers. Others can't decipher a code you create unless you teach them, or they succeed on an intelligence
Observant is the
check.
one that allows you to read lips.
Oh,
Which one does?
Observant.
Observe.
I don't have that.
But you are an intelligent guy. I'm willing to give you a chance at it.
Okay.
Roll me just a base intelligence roll.
All right, I'm gonna use my last lucky point just because this seems pretty important.
Okay.
Come on, dice. 22.
There you go. You were able to follow the entire conversation that happened between them. You're sending your eye following this knight who has opened a door, stepped through the hallway, and there you see, as he's walking through the doorway, another pair of individuals are coming through the door opposite at the far end of this hallway here. There's 2 of them. Both of them look like mage types. You're fairly confident by the fact that they both are wearing robes. The one in the dark red robes is carrying a staff. They both have books at their side in little leather satchels for holding. And the one, there's 2 of them. One of them is tall, humanoid looking, but pale skin and very, very dark eyes, as well as a bald head. The person that's walking with them is a tiefling, also wearing robes. This one's robes is more of a dark brown color. The two of them are kind of talking to one another, but they're kind of far away, so you didn't catch what they were saying. However, as they step through, you see the one with the staff hold his hand out towards the knight, and the knight actually does reply. He yes, Master Balix. I was looking for you. The man Balix steps forward, ignoring the tiefling, and says, "Yes, what is the matter?" There is a report of a man hearing something in the hallway up here. I don't know. With everything going on and with our two guests being prepared to be taken up to the Great Wisdom tomorrow, I decided I should probably seek you out. He says, "Never hurts to be cautious. I must go and speak with the prisoners. But Dreeket, the tiefling, looks up. Go with Sir Bannister here. Use your magic. Put his mind at ease." Yes, sir, right away. He goes scurrying over to the knight, and the knight kind of looks down at the tiefling and just rolls those glowing orange eyes. You watch as the mage opens the door to the north, steps through, and closes it once again. But as you're moving your eye to see what's on the other side, and I need you to make a perception check before he closes the door.
6.
Unfortunately, you missed much, but you caught a glimpse of a blue pants leg hanging over one of the beds in the room as the mage was stepping through it. Sir Bannister says, "Come on." And the pair of them head to the door and open it. You watch as they step through and make their way to about the center of the room.
I would have warned Apollyon. I think he should get back here and I'll explain everything. Well, I feel like I'm relaying this information as I'm seeing it.
Okay.
And Apollyon did say he was close enough to hear us whisper.
Absolutely.
So what does Apollyon do?
Alright, I'll step back through the door into the hallway. Or the shaft.
Now we could see into the boiler room from where we are, but
Yes.
they can't see through the illusionary wall, correct?
As far as you know, yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to ready just in case they do attack. No, actually I don't want to be the first one to go. Never mind. So alright, so I'm watching right now what's happening through the arcane eye.
Okay. You watch as the two of them come walking into the hallway and kind of stop around halfway between the two sides of the doors. You watch as the mage begins casting a spell, which goes off. Then they cast another spell. This one you do recognize. It's the Detect Magic spell. That one I need to check. You watch as he, maintaining the spell, walks down the hallway, steps into the next room down there, walks around it for a bit, and then comes running out. Sabanista! I sense something in there, and he points towards the boiler room.
Uh-oh.
The two guards from that room, hearing this, come in as well, and the four of them go hurrying towards the door. The door is opened by the knight, who steps through quickly, and you see him looking around. The two knights file in as well. And last but not least comes the mage, but it's been 10 minutes since he cast Detect Magic, so he has to cast it again. Once he does, he looks towards the illusionary wall, and he says, "Sir, right there, there's magic coming from that wall. It's an illusion, I can see it. And I can sense powerful magical energies coming from the other side of it."
Do I got space to shoot him?
You do.
Yeah, the mage is taking one in the throat.
Well, let's go ahead then and roll for initiative. This is a sneak attack round since you're attacking before they've seen where you are.
Let's do this.
Didn't click my character.
I think this is going to be the first time I'm rolling initiative with Mitchell's ring.
That's true.
I got a 13 total.
15, baby!
The eye gets a turn?
God damn it, wait. There he goes. Now let me click on him. Just moving real slow for me. Oh, shit! Alright, Roche. God damn you, Veil. Let's get a Rochambeau Kyle for fucking Blood Liam. We're gonna do a go fashion. I'll kick you in the nuts, and then you kick me in the nuts.
What do you want to do? Just roll a straight d20 and see who rolls higher?
Rollies!
No modifier, straight d20.
Ooh, yeah, you get to go first, but
cool.
Vale, you said you got 13?
Yeah, I got a 13. Jareth got a 21.
Okay, why is does the Arcane Eye have a initiative too?
No. I think I had that clicked when I rolled my initiative. 'Cause I didn't click my character. And then plus the 8, which is from the Gift of Alacrity.
Oh, the bird got the 21. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I think the game decided because you're alphabetically before me.
No, he just has to. He'll have to do that. Well, maybe it did that because we're both 20.2. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm curious what its next determiner was.
Okay. Well, looks like who's starting the top of the turn order is Apollyon, but
Well, it would be after, but Blood gets his.
it would be
his sneak
after
round
Blood
first,
gets
right?
his first shot.
Alright, yeah, he's going for the gusto. So yeah, we're doing the whole shebang: sharpshooter, blazing bowstring at the mage. Ooh, a 13. Ooh, a 13. That might not hit.
Yeah, a 13 is not going to hit.
I guess what I get my whole shots, or
You what?
just the
Does
whole
he get a
turn, or
whole
just the
turn?
one shot.
No, you get
Right.
your shot, well,
Right.
you get your shot first, and then we start
would
initiative,
go on
and
the
then
turn,
they get
yeah.
their turn.
Well, hell, I guess. Why is it my dice? It's just roll 20's being really weird. Like it keeps rolling my dice like again later
Mm.
on my screen.
Yeah, it's rolling it at a lag for us too, or at least me.
Yeah, I never use
Yeah.
the 3D dice. It fucks up.
Yeah, I've never
everything.
seen that. I don't even know you guys talk about it. I've heard you guys talk about it, but I've never done it.
Well, Apollyon, you just saw Blood take a shot to start things off. You're up right next. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some Eldritch Blasts in there at the same guy.
Okay, this is a bit of a weird shot for you. Go ahead and make your Eldritch shots.
Oh, hold on. Before I do Eldritch Blast, sorry, I just got this ability. I'm going to point my trident at that spellcaster-looking guy and put my Hexblade's Curse on him as a bonus action.
Okay.
He's cursed for 1 minute. It ends early if he dies or I die. Until the curse ends, I gain bonus damage to rolls against him. The bonus equals my proficiency bonus. And attack roll I make against them is a crit on a 19 or a 20.
Nice.
If they die, I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus charisma modifier. So that's like 2 hit points, but still. And then, yeah, Eldritch Blast. Do I have advantage because I'm hidden?
Do you get advantage because you're hidden? I mean, I guess, yeah, technically.
Cool.
However, he is also considered 3/4 cover, just based on the angle of the shot.
15's probably not going to hit then.
Yeah, 15 is not going to hit.
22.
22 will.
And I get +5 to the damage. I don't get that rage and lightning damage. I don't know why that's on there. So it'll be 8 damage.
You are crazy low again, dude.
30. Third blast. Crazy. Like my volume?
Yeah.
Now you're.
Alright.
There you go.
17.
Just remember, you got to keep the mic right next to the mouth.
Okay. 17.
17 just hits.
Woo. Alright, 15 force damage.
Nice.
Nice.
So 23 damage total on that turn. Okay. That's what I got. I guess I'll end my I'll move down like after I do that so that somebody else can step up and shoot through the hole, I guess.
Okay. Next up is the evil mage who got hit really viciously by 2 of those eldritch blasts. He is not looking great at all. Unfortunately, he can't see anybody. because while he did detect that the magic was there, he can't see what's beyond it. So he has no clue what's being shot at him or who is shooting at him or shooting these arrows at him. It's just like there's a wall and then this beam of energy came out and struck him a couple times.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah. So what he
Man, I
is
hate
going
when that
to
happens.
do, right? What he is going to be doing is he is going to cast Dispel Magic at the illusion, which dissipates it. And
Hold
then
on.
blood.
Boo, motherfuckers!
Yeah, it's not worth it.
What's that? Veil.
I was
you,
gonna say. I was debating countering it, but it's not really worth it right now. For an extra, couple people to go before they break it down anyway. So it's not worth. It's not worth wasting the spell and the reaction.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, the spell does go off. The illusion is dissipated. And then he is going to back out of the room. Moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's his turn. Jareth is up next.
All right, Jared's gonna swoop in, and he's going to scratch at this guy's helm, like kind of with a balled fist, his little bird fist. He's gonna ring this guy's bell to give Blood advantage on his next attack.
On which guy?
The full plate male guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna get the heck out of there.
Blood, you're up next.
Now, you said before the boiler room was pretty dark, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
All right. So I'm almost curious if this gentleman can see me still, since it is in the dark. We'll just go ahead and, I guess he saw the bird go up and, give him a good old 1-2 on the side of the skull, so he knows what to do. He's just going to shoot at him. We're not going to go sharpshooter. And I don't think, we'll save the blazing bowstring for now.
Okay, you do have advantage on your shot.
I clicked. We'll see. The shit's running slow. Click it again. And now it's coming. Jesus.
Oh! Wait a minute. Hold up. I need to rewind shit.
Why?
Because this is a sneak attack round. The mage couldn't go.
Oh. So it's good.
I thought only Blood was in on the sneak attack round.
No.
No.
Blood started it off,
Yeah, the held
and then I
action.
go through turn order, and then it's their turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, well,
So we're going to rewind this a bit. The mage did not dispel the illusion. It's still there. He is still in the room.
then
It's
I'm
a
still
sneak attack round.
I'm still targeting the mage because that's who I was wanting to go
Well,
after.
you can still on your turn, but everybody gets a turn before you now.
Well, now it's my turn.
Well,
No,
does
we didn't
still
get a
get
turn
the
yet.
does he still get the critical? Is the big question.
Well, yeah, it's
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Cool.
So wait. So right now it's Liam's turn, right?
looks like it.
No.
No.
I was letting him get a shot off just as a initiative starter. Then we're going through turn order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then it's their turn.
that's what I'm saying. Paulie, then me if he got to go, right?
No, he just held an action.
Yeah, you
I mean,
held
the way-
your action.
The way Baldur's Gate does it is then you don't have an action on your turn.
I'm confused now.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we basically. So Apollyon got to go in. Was that your sneak attack round?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
also
we're
the
currently in sneak attack round.
Okay, so basically, Liam, Eloise, and myself need to go get our turns,
Oh,
and
right,
then
right.
My opening shot was before the round. That was me shooting him, and then combat was starting.
and then we do the sneak attack.
Yeah, but Matt's
now
the one who told us to stop.
What?
Let's just not worry about. You guys are taking this too long. It's Blood's turn.
Okay.
He's going to get his shots. So roll your
Okay.
damage.
God damn, that's a lot of dice.
That's weak ass 4 1s on that bonus sneak. Jesus.
5 1s in total.
Yeah,
That does suck, but the mage had like 5 hit points left.
yeah. The mage was the primary target. For blood at least. Then I guess he would, swirl around and take the other 2 at the orange-eyed boy.
That'll teach them to look at holes in the wall.
So you rolled a 27? Yeah, so that does hit as well.
All right. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Then I'll. The girls in France don't like it when the boys can see everything in the wall. It shouldn't have the sneak this time, but let's make sure it does. All right. And then the Dread Ambusher, that 3rd shot in the first round. Where's Kigiyumi? This will get an extra D8 if it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
And then with an extra 2 piercing. And that's on Orange Eyes.
Okay.
And
That's
then
another 21 points of damage.
He'll move a little bit out of the hole and tell everybody, he's like, all right, mage is down. But there is a goofy looking fucker with orange eyes. He's going to look at Apollyon. He's yours.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, well, next up is Liam.
Alright. He pokes his head in, pulls a bead off his necklace, tosses it into the room. Let's
How many beads you got left?
I'm pretty sure I've got 3. Let me double check on my sheet. Is that really 30? Oh, wow. Why can't I move it? Oh no.
Should be able to.
Yeah, you could center it towards the other door.
I was trying to center it towards the other door, but I can't seem to move it any further in.
There you go.
Either way, thank you.
I wonder if the wall is restricted for you.
Might be. Fireball. 30, pretty decent.
What's your DC?
It's whatever the item was.
I believe it's 15.
I feel like it is.
Bio. Yeah, DC 15. I have to mark it down to 2 beads left now.
Okay, Death Knight saves.
Oh, he's got. That's not a fun
Oh,
name.
is your necklace different than the traditional fireball?
No.
It's.
Okay, because 20
It's
foot.
just a level 3 fireball.
Okay, it's a 20-foot radius, not a 30-foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I clicked the wrong thing then. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah, it's still enough to
I was just
fill
like,
the room. I'm
oh
not-
yeah, absolutely. I was just like, that looks a lot bigger than usual.
I am the last authority in the world on
no
spell.
worries.
Yeah.
I was pulling up the spell to see if walls.
Yeah, I was
Pop
gonna
it.
say it seemed a little big for me. Yeah. Anyway.
It says it spreads around corners, but it doesn't like mention walls. So.
It would go through the open doorway and spill into the hallway a little bit, but not like a ton. but it doesn't matter. There's nothing on the other side of it right this second anyway. It does hit the 3. 2 of them saved. 1 of them failed.
Alright. And I will make room for the next person, I guess.
Okay. Eloise, you're up next.
Right. Yeah.
By the way, I should mention this. When that fireball went off, it just... The sound echoed all throughout the chamber. You all had to like clench your hands to your ears to fight back the sound wave. The entire building just shook a little bit.
There's a lot of wood in that room, Matt. Did any of it, by any chance?
It's caught on fire. 100%.
Yes.
I'm in the middle of pulling out stuff for it.
Catastrophic.
Said take the gloves off.
Yes, you did, sir.
I'm so regretting it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Everybody was huddled in a room. What you-
Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Oops. This is the one I was curious about. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Okay. Mm.
So yeah, that happened.
I like Matt's sound effect better than like the button you push.
They actually didn't even hear it because I have the setting wrong. So I'm going to do the fire explosion one more time. But Eloise, you're up next.
Yeah.
They know we're here.
Yeah.
Smidge. Just smidge.
I don't have a whole lot that, Oh, wait! I don't use this one a lot. How does this work? Oh, 10 feet. Ooh, no, hell no. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to... How's this one? 15-foot cone. Where's the... Go. I step in. Can I get all 3 of them? I don't think I can get 3 of them. I think I can... I don't know. Would that get all 3 of them? If I were to step in? No?
You would have to step in to get...
Yeah, if I step in, would I be able to get all 3?
I'm not gonna lie. That's like...
I know.
Barely touching them.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can get 2, but not 3.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I can get 2, then I'll just stay over here. That's gonna be my breath weapon. So where's my button?
Okay, what am I rolling for that?
DC con save. Con save 16. Really? That's the DC? That's it? The DC doesn't change? This saving throw equals 8.
Should be your DC, right?
Plus my con, so 11 plus proficiency. Yeah, 16.
There you go. 20 and an 18, both saved. Roll your damage.
Damn it. That is much. Okay. Boop. Is it 6 or 7? I don't know.
6.
Whatever. Points of cold. Yep. Sadness. Well, there goes my breath weapon. And I don't really have anything as a bonus action, so I'm just gonna take my 2 steps away. Boop. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Vale, you're up next.
All right, so Vale lines himself up right here, and he saw what Eloise did, and he kind of says, kind of like this, and he lowers his hold on.
What?
Lowers his
Doing cone
his
Cold?
yeah, he lowers his lips to his staff and mimes what Eloise did, but blasts this huge 60-foot cone of cold. I'm trying to move it. It's so big on my screen I can't even.
I'll move it
There
for
we
you.
go. I got
I
it.
love how Eloise predicted this. We make a plan, we blow it to hell, we change the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make a plan, execute the plan. The plan falls to shit. You improvise. That's always how it goes every time.
Yeah,
True.
sometimes there's a diplomatic solution, but I feel like we
40.
rarely use that.
Wow.
Ooh.
I rolled a 22
saves.
twice. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, the knights or banister failed.
Good. That's the one I wanted to hit.
Okay, so 40 points of damage to him. Then half of that 20
Oh, I
to
could've
the
done
other
that.
2,
I'm dumb.
It's always
which
Oh, you're not
does
dumb.
take out one of them.
Ooh, so they are frozen. Hold on. Let me.
the one that
hold.
dies frozen stiff.
Here, I'll
yeah.
put it in chat. There you go.
All right, you got it. All right.
Yeah, they become a frozen statue. They're just standing there looking about. They hadn't even had a chance to react yet, other than looking around, and something. And he just frees solid. Which
Yeah,
also
him
does
and-
put out the fires, so that's a good thing.
Him and the already dead mage on the ground froze.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's just this big like everything is coated in ice crystals. Those
I wanna see,
boilers.
like frozen fire around the area.
The boilers have all frozen as well. They're just got a coating of frost over the entire area of this room.
Awesome.
And that's it for this sneak attack round. So I think this is actually a great place to pause and take a break. Because I just realized what time it was.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So we will be back in about 10 minutes, folks. And when we return, we are going to find out what the Faab Five get into now that they've literally announced their presence to the entire prison. Should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned.
Prison break!
Howdy, everybody. We are back, and when we last left off, the Faab Five just had a sneak attack round by exploding a bunch of fireballs and sending cones of ice everywhere and freezing the whole place, and it's been loud and complicated, and we're finally starting things off at the top of turn order. And Apollyon, you are first. After just watching all your friends lob spells and you shot Eldritch Blasts in there, what are you going to do?
Alright, I'm going to step up to the doorway here. And I'm going to... there's only 2 guys left. I'm not going to rage. I'm just going to...
There's gonna be more soon.
Wait. Oh, that only works while I'm raging. Yeah, I'll just step in there and attack. I'll recklessly attack this guy on the left.
Fair enough.
$23.
23 hits.
20 damage.
Which, this guy was barely hanging on. He only had 11 hit points left, so you easily run him straight through his chest with your trident, and he cries out a death gurgle and then drops.
Nice. I'll turn around and do another strike on the guy over here. Reckless as well. 22. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, did you hear that, Bill?
Reverberation of yeah,
I heard
22
it. I heard
does
what Matt
hit.
said like twice.
What?
There was an echo for
I just-
for a second.
Oh, that's
It was
right.
coming out of-
Another 20 damage.
$20 points of damage. He's looking moderately wounded at this point. He's half frozen, half singed, and now stabbed with a trident.
All right. And then after I slash him with the trident, I see he doesn't go down. I'll kind of take a step back a little bit and kind of wink at him, and be like, "Oh, didn't see you there, buddy." And I'll use my draconic presence to try to charm him. It's a DC 17.
Well, unfortunately for you, you do that and you kind of give him a big old Apollyon grin and that sort of thing, winking as you do. However, does not seem to be able to be charmed.
Yeah, it's like he's a death knight. Can we charm a death knight? He's
Probably
got
not,
death
but I had
in
to
his
try.
name.
All right, that's it for my turn.
Okay. What's going on now, you all don't know about, so you're not going to hear me, but I'm going to go talk to the audience real quick. Well, so here's what's going on next. In the other room down here, which actually I forgot to show you on the map, so I'll go ahead and show you now. Down here is where the Goldentongue and Abir have been stationed. They're getting ready to be spoken to by this mage, but then all of those explosions happen. That's kind of crazy. So, hearing this, Munlin, who's been sitting on the bed, looks up and goes, "Now, what is all that about? Seems like this place isn't nearly as secure as you promised it would be." Abir, who's also on that turn, looks up and looks around and says, "Sounds like it's coming from the next room over. What's over there?" The wizard tells them that it is indeed the boiler room, and Munlin says, "It's the Five. There's no doubt about it in my mind. No one else would be sneaking down into here and causing this kind of commotion. You might want to give us our things back. Next up, we have Jareth.
All right.
What's Jareth up to?
So this illusionary barrier is still up because that guy died before he could expose it. Correct.
Correct.
So there's really. Does that mean blood shots are at advantage anyway?
Yes.
All right. So there's no point in even sending Jareth in there. He's gonna stay where he is. He's gonna watch our backs, see if anybody's coming up, from the north or something.
Okay, fair enough. Flies up and perches on top of one of those pipes that are high above your head.
Yep.
Blood, you're up next.
Alright, well. Step back into view.
Do I?
See that handsome, eyes of the Death Knight. Just can't see shit else of him. And he's just gonna take a couple shots at him. We're not going sharpshooter since he's probably got a pretty good AC, but we're gonna just...
Which is aided a little bit by the odd position you're shooting from.
Not for me.
Oh yeah, not for you.
Uh, 24?
24 does hit.
I have a feeling that wouldn't if I... Oh, I guess it would have been a 21 if I'd gone sharpshooter, but... 29 plus 6, 35.
35 points of damage.
I'm gonna turn on a sneak just in case I hit again. Oh, there it goes. It's gonna be a 25 or a 25, sir.
Yep, it's gonna hit.
That is 24.
24 more points of damage. He's looking severely wounded right now, but still alive.
He's gonna just step back just a smidge. Take his self out of the line of fire.
Okay. Liam, you're up next.
I'm going to step right up and throw myself into the line of fire. What's up, Polly? Move up there, and let's see. Bonus action. Turn the rod into my thunder axe. Take a couple swings. 26, 25.
Both hit.
$19 on the first, 13 on the second.
Kaboom! Two loud swings of the axe, just the sound echoing off the chamber walls as your thunderous axe strikes twice.
Yep.
Blood did say take the cuffs off.
He's still standing, right?
He is still standing, but he looks severely wounded.
Alright, then Liam will use the rest of his movement to move back here. Look at Blood. I think he's pretty pissed off.
You don't say.
Do you have anything for a bonus action, Liam?
I used it to change the shape of my rod.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Got it.
Giggles every time he hears that word. I love it.
That's fucking with your rod in combat. I respect it. I mean,
You know, you always have to spend some time handling your rod in combat. Okay. So yeah, hold on one second. Got more things going on that you can't see. So what happens next is this guard that's down here has heard these explosions and two cracks from a thunder axe that's definitely echoing down the chamber. He is going to go running in that direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Uses action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right here. He's going to throw open that doorway. Talking to the individuals inside, the mage and the other guards, he's just yelling, "Hey, I heard something down there. We're under attack. We're under attack." Munlin says, "You see? I told you. Give us our things and we'll help you. Otherwise, Okay, we have Sir Bannister, who is barely hanging on. I mean, barely hanging on. But he is pissed off. You see him, Apollyon. He hasn't drawn his sword. Instead, he just puts his hands up. And this orb of black fire begins to just grow in between his hands as he's muttering this something. It's difficult to make out. If you speak Abyssal, you'd recognize that he's casting it. He's not really casting a spell. He's just muttering these words of incantation as this orb is beginning to form. He then launches it. I need to do my area attack.
Uh-oh.
Does it happen
Yeah,
to be
it
a
would
dexterity saving throw?
It is definitely a dexterity saving throw, as he throws his Hellfire Orb in this area. So I'm going to need, well, let's see, Liam, Blood, Eloise, Veil, and Jareth is just barely out of the radius because he's on the pipes.
It goes around walls?
Oh yeah. It
Shit.
spreads. It spreads around corners. Oh, it didn't roll right. Damn it. Hold on.
Dex save. Fuck.
It's like Liam and Blood just they just like shimmer for a little bit because they move so quick, and they're just like, "Oh shit, what happened?" Or we're just sitting there like having tea at a little table, just with our pinkies up while drinking while everybody else is on fire.
Try it again.
Oh yeah, baby.
Well, it more or less worked. Okay, everyone who rolled above an 18 is going to... God damn it, I don't like the way it rolled that.
Oh, it's got it together. It doesn't have it separate.
Yeah.
Eloise, just pincushion.
Wait, does it maybe if you roll over the 38 and 68? Yeah, okay, it switches it.
Has it separate.
Fuck, you just gotta count it all out.
9, 12, 15, well, 9 plus 9, 18, 22, 26 plus 8. So
40,
34
So
fire, and then...
That's even 34 and 34.
Yeah, there you go then.
Yeah.
So 34 fire, 34 necrotic. Those of you who saved, take half of those. So that would be 17 of each.
Go ahead. Speak for Liam and I. We take nothing.
Yeah, Liam and Blood take nothing. Because they're little punk bitches.
It's a benefit of getting them. It's the best thing about a fucking rogue is that shit, because they're squishy typically.
Alright, so I'm only going to take half of the necrotic, so I'm resistant to it. So that's going to be a total of 51 points of damage. I'm down to 29 hit points.
Oh, wait, necrotic. Hold on. I still have my Scarab of Protection.
What does that do, necrotic?
I have advantage on saving throws against spells. Is this technically a spell?
It's not technically a spell. It's a spell-like ability. It's just one of his abilities.
Hang on. So then, if I fail a saving throw against... Oh, it's still necromancy spell or a harmful effect originating from an undead creature. Is it undead?
He's a death knight.
Is he
Technically,
undead?
yeah, he is undead.
I hope he's dead.
I can use a reaction to expend one charge and turn a failed save into a successful one.
Yay!
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
All right. So my
So
scarab...
17 and 17.
Yes.
So 17 and 17.
So
Does
I'm
the
down
scarab
to
reduce the necrotic?
10.
No, that's she gets. That's what she gets.
Oh,
is
that's what
her-
the scarab
yeah.
does there. I gotcha.
So
Scarab.
I guess technically, it's I guess what against everything.
Hmm?
As
Well,
long as
here,
it's an
I'll
undead
just-
creature.
Can I put it in, or should I just copy paste? Because it says,
We
so
can look
it
the item
provides
up.
2 benefits while it's on my person. I have advantage on saving throws against spells, and then the scarab has 11 charges. If I fail a saving throw against a necromancy spell or a harmful effect originating from an undead creature, I can use my reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a successful one. And then the scarab crumbles into powder and is destroyed when its last charge is expended.
Ooh,
There
so
you
it's
go.
got a fine
got.
night. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's finite.
So then...
But it's the first time we've ever used it, so hey.
We've had that for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah,
When I
we robbed-
remember that I have it, it's great.
Yeah, we robbed the Zenium months ago in game.
All right. Well, you're up next. Remember what you got next.
It's
17
true.
plus
You are
17
up
is
next,
34?
Eloise.
34.
So
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So I need to see if I'm maintaining concentration.
On your eye.
Concentration is
Hmm.
equal to 10 or half of the damage you take, whichever is
20.
greater.
25.
Oh, damn it.
that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you had him crit. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 24. No, I would have had to. Yeah, I would have had to crit. I rolled a 19.
That was pretty damn close, though.
Yeah. That's good. Roll.
Yeah, it was pretty damn close. Just that was
Yeah.
a massive amount of damage. But the all-seeing eye, the arcane eye, is no more.
How's the night looking?
Pretty fucked up.
Pretty fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finish him.
Let's do only 2. Like that. Alright, well then let's do... Ooh. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and moonbeam him at 4th level.
Okay.
Where's my
I will remind you that Moonbeam only works at the start of their turn.
Yeah, we'll probably be dead by then.
Yeah.
Chances are, if he's so low on health, he would be
Double
dead
dead.
by then.
Yeah. What else you got?
But you're still welcome to use it. I'm just
Mhm.
giving you all the information.
What does this do? Okay, I really don't have any like attacky things. It's all AoE shit. Let's just go with frostbite then, I guess.
There you go.
'Cause frostbite. Do we want to throw some more fire at him?
Fire, freeze, fire.
Yeah.
Got some pretty heavy armor
Fire
on.
and ice. Got heavy armor on.
You got heat metal?
Yeah, I wish. This is an attack. Okay, let's try this.
What is this?
Hiya!
Okay.
31?
Yeah, 31 hits.
Wow.
19 points of fire.
Tell us how this looks, Eloise.
Woohoo! Well, when he hits me with his hellfire, and the scarab kind of like produces like a little hoof, and it makes it so that it doesn't hurt me as much. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fight fire with fire, you fuck. And so I'm gonna come around the corner, and I'm just gonna make a little fireball, and I'm gonna throw it at him like a snowball, and it's just gonna go splat right into his eye holes.
And he just falls back, crumpling down to the ground, dead. Is it for your turn?
I did good.
Yeah.
You done did it.
Wow, I think that is the most effective cantrip I've ever done. Damn.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it for your turn?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I'll step into the room. No, I won't. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay.
Is he dead, Apple?
I think so. Of course, I also think he was dead before, so... Double dead? Yeah.
Is he the stay dead kind?
Apollyon, I like poke him with my trident. I'm like, he's
5,
not
10,
moving.
20,
Let's take his shit.
30.
I start searching the body.
What? We still in combat?
I'm not sure we're out of combat yet.
Oh.
Oh, you're definitely not out of combat. Yeah, it's not your turn. Whose turn it is Necthros Veil.
Alright,
Oh dear.
I guess right here. This illusion is still up, correct?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'm just gonna hang out. I'll move back a little bit so I can see. I'm gonna hold an action for if somebody comes through that door. I'm gonna throw a cantrip at him.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. If an enemy comes through that door, I'm going to throw a cantrip at it.
Fair enough. If an enemy comes through that door, you're going to throw a cantrip at it. Next up, we got a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to go quiet again. So next off is this knight that was working with the blacksmith down here, mending, guard armor and weapons and that sort of thing. He's going to come out as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They actually have higher movement. That was just 30 feet. So that's where those two are. This guy's gonna come open this door here. He's stepping into the room, calling out, "We're under attack! We're under attack! I hear spells going off in the other side of the prison!" It's gonna be his turn. Next up, we have this archmage who came in here wanting to talk to Goldentongue and Abir. Hearing the commotion, he's going to look at the two of them and he says, well, probably a persuasion check would have had to been rolled for him, so I'm going to do that with Goldentongue. $21. I say that's more than enough to convince him. Very well. The great wisdom seems to think you are important enough to be called in to speak with him directly. Therefore, you may have your belongings again. Guard. And that guard will be delivering his stuff to them. This guy comes out of his door. This is the captain of the guard. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets his report. And he's going to be moving down 5, 10, 15, 30 to right. This guy's going to follow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right here. This guy, he did point exactly where it is. This last one goes over, gets Goldentongue's weapon and his loot, as well as her Abir's stuff. I'm gonna move over and deposit it to each of them. They still had their armor on and all of that stuff. They were just disarmed. So they're going to be using their time to rearm. Okay, it is the top of the turn order with Apollyon. Apollyon, there seems to be no other enemies in this area, but that dude in the armor is right there at your feet, and you do spot that he had a long sword at his belt.
Oh yeah, am I in that? It's shiny. But I think I should actually go to the door and try to peek out.
Okay, make a perception check.
And I'm gonna try to be stealthy if possible.
Now you still.
You'll be using your action to hide and your bonus action to perceive.
Whoa!
Perfect.
Oh my god!
You could not.
Double nat one!
Oh my god.
That's impressive. So what
Wow.
happens is Apollyon goes running over to the door. It's open. He sticks his head out, goes back and forth, and pulls it back, turns around and says, "There's nobody down here, guys."
Classic. I say, let's use stealth, Apollyon. I'm like, yep. Yep, all clear. I shut the door and turn back around and start eyeing this dead guy's stuff again. I'm like, yep. Kind of dust my hand. We took care of that easily.
Did we? Did we?
That's it for Apollyon's turn. 1 second, y'all. I gotta talk to the camera.
We're dead. We're so dead.
It is Goldentongue and Abir's turn. They get together and are grabbing their equipment. Abir looks at Goldentongue and says, "You truly think it's them?" Munlin replies, "Who else could it be? They've been after us non-stop since we revealed ourselves. They were the ones who followed us through the portal. I know exactly who they are." She nods. She is going to be casting Greater Invisibility at 5th level on both of them. Note that with yellow. They are going to move follow the mage. What's it called? The archmage out. She says to him, "We will assist you for the glory of the dreamer. We are here behind you, and we will assist." Okay, let's see. It's Jareth's turn. I don't know if you want Jareth to do anything.
No, he's going to continue doing what he's doing.
He went full Wheaton on us.
Well, Jareth's not doing anything, then Blood, you're up next.
Well, get in the room. Just like you didn't see anybody in the hallway, you sure? Nobody, nothing?
Apollyon.
It's like
Nope,
we're
all good. All clear.
making a lot of ruckus. I mean, I want to open that door, but I also don't.
Everybody's rolled a 1 on this door so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna use feline agility to get a little extra roomage here. Kick, I guess, kind of push the door open. Is that it's like a torch on the wall? Is it like
that's a torch sconce.
So is it like a little bowl of oil that's burning, or is it just literally a torch, like in a?
It's literally just a torch in a sconce that's burning.
And it just looks like a normal one. It's not like a metal thing, or is it just like a torch?
Okay.
Just like a stick sitting
just
in the thing.
a metal sconce, a wooden torch with that's wrapped in something and is burning.
Shit. How tall is the boiler? Is it all the way to the ceiling? Or
Yes,
the
it is
furnace?
all the way to the ceiling.
Alright, well then I got that open. I'm gonna tuck myself back in here into the wood.
You mean the burnt wood that's little more than charcoal?
Oh, well, I mean, then it's easier to skip over there if it's all burned down, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a big old pile of charcoal at this point from the fireball, and then it's coated in ice crystals from the cone of cold. It's just...
Yeah, well, that's perfect then. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's going to kind of sit over... Is this, like, door sit out at all, any, or is it just, like, flush against the...
I mean, it's... Imagine a boiler, like, it's metal and stone just built up together. It's like the stones around the copper barrel, and then there's, like, a tube in the center that is the door. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's going to kind of crouch down as much protection for that and just hold a pair of shots for the first enemy creature that kind of comes into the doorway.
Okay. Liam, you're up next.
Alright. Let's see. 5, 10, 15 to get in here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get out the door. 45 total.
Okay. As you go running out the door, you do see that there is somebody standing in the hallway towards the back. It's a man wearing full plate armor. He has a hood up. He has a long gray cloak, and it appears he has a mace in his hand.
Thought you said it was clear. And Liam goes running at him. Do. 2 attacks with the noisy weapon. Let's do it. I'm not expecting to find any friends in here. 27 and a 15?
The 27 hits.
Alright, I'll take it. 20 points, slashing and thunder. And I'll attempt a stunning strike on him, so a con save.
Okay, con save. That was not meant to be to GM. It's a 24, though.
That definitely passes my DC, yeah. Let's see. Go ahead and throw an unarmed strike at him.
Damn, so many ones.
Oof.
Oof. So many ones today.
Oofa boof. Yep, there I am. Oh, it's not clear yet!
Indeed. Okay, next up we've got, you see a soldier come running around from the hallway. He stops right there and he says, "What the?" Because I don't think, did you ever actually cast Seeming? You kept just talking about it. I don't think anyone ever did they?
No. The plan
No.
was to get an idea of the arcane eye of what they look like, but then everyone's got a
Stuff
plan until you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah. No. So he sees Liam standing there and he's like, "What the? Intruder! I knew I heard something! Everyone! They're in here!"
Thought we killed the one who said he thought he heard something.
Well, this guy thought it too.
Guess so.
Well, I mean, since him hearing something the first time, a lot of explosions happened.
That's true.
So you probably should have said more like, "I knew I heard something."
This guy who's deaf in one ear, I thought I heard something.
I mean, accurate. As someone who is deaf in one ear, yeah. You can never be sure if you heard something or where it came from. You don't know. Never, ever.
That is true. Why is my thing lagging? Hold on a second. Okay, he unsheathes his long bow and he's taking 2 shots at you, Liam.
I didn't see that coming.
21 and a 23.
The first one misses. The second one I will attempt to catch. So roll that
4 piercing,
damage.
you should be able to.
Yeah, 4 piercing. I auto catch that. Cool. Yeah, I'll spend a key point and throw it back. Let's have some fun with
Go
it.
for it.
Do long bow. Where is? You know, I only have a +1 and +2 in here, so just -1 for this toss back. 15.
15 will not hit.
Oh well, I tried.
Yeah, you're able to catch it and you launch it back at him like a dart, but it goes wide and he dodges out of the way.
You catch it and then you try to like flick it. Just doesn't quite make it.
Eloise, you're up next.
My heart wasn't in it.
No, it's in your heart, actually.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just gets me to the other side of the room, and I don't see anybody. So,
So, you still got an action and a bonus action.
yeah, so I'm trying to figure out. Do I have anything that? You know, it would be really nice if Roll20 had a way to distinguish action from bonus action spells just from seeing them on the spell list. That'd be cool.
Well, it does say if you drop the toggle down.
What? What toggle?
On the spells themselves, they have a
Oh yeah,
little
but
thing
then
that
I
you
have to
can
like
drop down.
open every single spell to think.
Yeah,
just
that's
from the
true.
list, it would be nice.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't think I have anything that I can cast as bonus action right now prepared. I think everything other than healing word. How are
Never have the right spell for the job.
right? How are all of us looking?
I've got 29 out of 80 hit points.
I'm alright.
I'm fine.
Unscathed.
Right. So then it's me and Vale that are hurt the worst. Cool. The two who have not been in melee are the ones who are hurt the worst. Yeah, that tracks.
Usually.
Okay. So then, okay, so then I will bonus action cast Healing Word on Vale at 3rd level. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it's something. Oh! I rolled 2 freaking 1s.
Ouch.
So 10,
Curse of the ones.
right?
Well, you had a 25% chance of it.
Okay, so Vale gets 10 hit points back, and I'll use my action to dash so that I can actually see into the hall. And people seem to be
Thank you.
coming from that end, so I'm going to back up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's my turn. The end.
Okay. Next up, we got some more individuals that are just coming to the party, so I'll move them really quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, there. Vale, you're up next.
Alright, Vale, thanks Eloise for the healing word. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's got nothing. I'm gonna just hold my action. If any enemy comes within range, I'm gonna throw a cantrip at it. Because I can't. If I pop out of there, there's nothing I can do anyway. Just to look up down the hall. So that's my turn.
Fair enough. Got a lot of stuff to go through now. Try to do this as quickly as possible. Kind of glance down. Those two were holding their actions dash. Okay. Okay. Liam, what's your passive perception?
15.
15. You would be able to see that an individual, a human-looking person with a bald head, wearing very opulent robes. You haven't seen this person before, but it is the same one that Veil saw through his arcane eye. He pokes his head into the doorway down here, glances about, sees you there engaged with the dude in the cloak, and see Eloise at the far back there, but you are much closer than she is,
Mhm.
and he actually has better line of sight on you.
Sure.
So he begins casting a spell,
Oh, fuck.
and I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Oh, nice.
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 22?
Yes.
You manage to resist being banished off of this plane of existence.
Wow. Wow.
So congratulations.
Yep,
You
yep, yep.
can't get rid of me that easy.
I mean, the
Oh.
good news is that you are from this plane of existence, so it only lasts a minute, and then you'd come back.
Depends on where he gets banished to, though.
No,
If you
banishment
survive.
just if you're
You
if
go
you're
into a
on your home
harmless
plane,
demiplane.
you get
Yeah.
you get banished to a demiplane.
Yeah, you'd also be out of combat for the entire time. The entire
Let somebody
Yes.
break his concentration. Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but rolled in that 20, so...
You didn't.
Nice.
Well done. Next up, he then moves back out of the way to let another individual stick their head in. I feel bad that these two are right next to one another, but that's the way it rolls. The captain of the prison sticks his head in next. This is an individual you have not seen before, Liam.
No.
Long hair, long gray hair, big old beard, also wearing wizard robes. This is an evoker.
Okay.
What species are?
He is a elf.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute, no, he has a beard. He's not an elf. That
I was
elf-
gonna say, a
he's half
bearded elf?
Yeah, no, half elf. He has the ears like an elf, but he has the beard, so he's a half elf.
With the beard of a dwarf.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
He is going to cast another spell. This one is one of my personal favorites.
Fudge.
Bigby's Hand.
Big beard.
That is a fun one.
I've never used it.
And cast that right there next to you, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta figure out how to use the thing.
Yeah, it's a long list of uses.
It can grab, it can punch.
I think what it's going to be doing is it's going to grapple you.
Okay.
So we need to make contested athletics checks. Let's see. Use the hand strength score.
Athletics? I can't argue.
Yeah.
Acrobatics?
No.
So I'm trying to dodge away. Athletics it is.
The target
A
is medium or
7.
smaller. You have advantage on the check. Okay, so since it is you are medium, it does get advantage on this.
Shouldn't have any issue grabbing me.
So it rolled a 17. You rolled a 7. So yes, it absolutely grapples you. This giant hand just reaches around your entire body, encompassing you inside of it. Let's see. The hand. Let's see. While the hand is grasping the target, you can use a bonus action to have the hand crush it. So that was action. Yeah, when you cast a spell, you can do the different things. So as his bonus action, he is also going to crush you.
I'd expect nothing less.
When you do so, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 2d6 plus your spellcasting modifier. This modifier is...
Only the hallway is definitely not clear. Oh!
So that is 2d6 plus 4. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And you are now currently restrained. That's it for that guy's turn. Next up is the War Priest that is right next to you. Why not? I think they're also going to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
You can't really see what the spell does. But Eloise, you would notice the effect pretty much immediately.
That's not good.
What am I noticing?
You see him casting the spell, you hear the words come up, and then as the spell goes off, nothing. You can't hear a single solitary thing. You can see them moving, you can see them just gesturing and that sort of thing, but you can't hear a single thing. At the same time, Veil and Apollyon, the same effect happens to you. You are unable to speak. You're like moving your lips and stuff, but you can't talk.
Silence.
No sounds whatsoever.
Dang.
This is a library.
They are then going to move back. Let me check the restrained condition.
It's just a mental shh in your head the whole time.
Okay, he is moving back, so Liam, you can... Oh, wait a minute.
No,
Have
I
you...
can't. I'm
yeah,
restrained.
you've already used your... No, do you still have your reaction?
Nah, I used it to catch the arrow anyway.
Okay, so yeah, never mind.
And I'm restrained.
Well, you can still make a attack of opportunity if you're restrained. You just have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Let's see, last is that guy. Okay, we are at the top of turn order, but it is 10 o'clock. Do we want to continue to go to try to finish up this combat?
It could take a while, probably. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
I'm gonna head out either way. I'm exhausted. 11 o'clock here.
Yeah, I have a feeling we got quite a few people to fight, and I can't see down that hallway. So
Okay. Well, then we're going to go ahead and end things here and pick it up next week.
Cool.
Well, good job, everybody. You've survived at least the first part of this encounter, but as loud as y'all were, they definitely knew you're coming, and they are on their way out to try to deal with y'all.
Look,
Yeah.
at least
Some
I
of you are
tried this.
currently... Yeah, absolutely. You're currently in a field of silence.
We were so loud earlier, that's why.
Mhm. Yeah, it's because you're so loud.
We're disturbing
Well.
the prisoners.
Yeah, they needed their rest.
They need their beauty sleep. Yeah. Well, thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back next week to find out what happens as the team tried to take out their old enemies once and for all. Should be a lot of fun. But on behalf of everyone here in the Faab Five and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, keep it fabulous, baby. Good night.
Night.